going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Chef. We are going to look at the live stream that they're having today. Ravensburger is doing something called the next chapter. It's going to go over the future of Lorcana. So without further ado, let's jump into it.
First off, I want to tell us all about an amazing time. Gen Con 2023. It was when the Disney Lorcana trading card game launched. I was on the outside looking in, and I was so excited to see everyone excited about this game. There were lines around the block. Everyone was so jazzed about what was occurring. These amazing cards were everyone's portals into this new interpretation of many different Disney glimmers and characters, and it was exciting. Since then, there have been a lot of amazing things. We'll get to all that, but I want to give shout outs to all of the amazing people, some of which are in this room, who have been there since the beginning, and that is what we're all here for, and that's why you're all going to clap, right? Yes! I can't wait.
What do y'all think they're going to do or say?
I want to shout out Ryan Miller and Steve Warner, the co-creators of this game. Woo! Making it very, very awesome. I also want to shout out Shane Hartley, the creative director, directing all of the creative around those amazing artworks on the cards that you know and love so well. Of course, some of the people who were talking about that were people who were marketing. They don't get shout outs too often, but one of them, Renee Flores, has been there from the very beginning. Renee is here! Yay! Thank you for being a big part of this community. I also want to give a shout out to Bobby Wilgris, who willed this game into existence. Thank you so much, Bobby. Would not be here without her. Very amazing. Of course, the cards are great. The narrative is great. The design is great. But sometimes the first thing that people see is the packaging and the artwork that brings people to want to crack it open and throw it away. But it is an amazing part of what makes this Disney Lorcana game amazing, and that was all designed, led by Sophia Shimamura. Let's give a big shout out to Sophia and all of her work. Yes. Amazing. And then, of course, community manager Rochelle Brady has been here from the very beginning, from that event at Gen Con in 2023, telling all of you about the amazing things that's happening within the community. So give a shout out to Rochelle. So great. Love her. Love her. And then there's one person who's been supporting all of those amazing people I just listed, and many of the people in this room. Jenny Webb is an amazing part of why Disney Lorcana has been here and making it all amazing. So let's give one final amazing shout out to Jenny Webb! Woo! Excellent! All right. But that's not actually the last one. It's all of you watching at home who have been an amazing part of this Disney Lorcana TCG community. It's all about you making this happen! Thank you. Thank you so much for being a part of it. These last 2 years have been an amazing journey for this game. We started with the first chapter. What a great jump out of the gate, and then we've had set after set after set, 7 sets, in fact. More than 1,500 cards have been unique cards have been released for this game over that span. We've got an 8th set coming on the way, and that means there's been more than 1 billion cards presented and made all around the world, playing everywhere. Thank you so much. Yes, it's a journey. It's a journey.
Come on, get to the news.
We couldn't have done any of that without all of you playing and loving this game so much at home. So again, you are the lifeblood of what makes this community great. And it's what's going to bring us into the future of this game. The next chapter, as it were, we're all going to take this book, turn it to the next page. The next chapter is here, and I am excited to bring on someone who is going to tell us all about how we're going to make that happen. Elaine Chase, here she is. I can't wait. Hi, Elaine. How are you doing?
Hi, Greg. I am thrilled to be here.
Me, all of those things.
Yeah. So
Wow.
it's funny, right? Because you and I both watched the Disney Lorcana trading card game kind of just storm in
Yes.
and take the whole industry by surprise.
It's true.
Really.
Yeah.
Right? I've been in the trading card game industry for decades. I don't want to date myself. I've worked on
How many decades?
literally a dozen, different games, including the big ones. But the Disney Lorcana trading card game was just the most spectacular launch I've ever seen in this industry, really.
Out of the gate.
And it just blew us all away. So I am so happy to be here in Seattle in this fantastic office.
I know, check it out.
Combining my love and experience and passion for trading card games with my absolute geeky fandom for Disney. Like, I am such a Disney goob. I love Disney to death. And so for me, this community, this game, this job is like a dream come true.
I love it. It's a dream come true that we've been able to assemble this team and join the amazing folks who have been here all along. It really is feeling like a dream team.
It is, yeah. Honestly, the number one reason why I came in and joined Disney Lorcana was for this amazing, creative, passionate, driven team who just cares so much about the product they're crafting and the community they're crafting it for, and lets their love for Disney shine through in every little detail.
It's great. It's great. I can't wait to tell them all about the amazing things that we've got planned, because Disney is a big part of all of our lives here, right? From being a young person, loving all of the materials and movies and comic books and LPs. I was old enough to have a record player that I listened to, all of this stuff.
Record player?
Yeah.
What about 8-tracks?
I think they did make 8 tracks of Disney soundtracks.
It's a long time ago.
Now I gotta try and find it. We got an 8-track player down here. We're gonna start. Yeah. And so you said you're a big Disney fan. What's been a big part of your life?
Yeah, I've loved Disney, my whole life, the more decades that I've been around in the trading card game industry. But it's not just me, right? It's being able to share the love of Disney, with my family. We're big, park goers, and we love, watching Disney entertainment, and just everything about the lifestyle is really there. It's just so meaningful, right? And there's just so many fun moments throughout so many different beautiful movies and entertainment that are out there, that the Disney Lorcana trading card game really gets to shine a spotlight on all these cool little fan moments that you just every time you open a pack and look at the cards, you're like, oh I remember that, oh I love that, oh I love that, and then you sprinkle in the ways we can show the characters off in a new light.
Yes.
And kind of get these alternate versions of, what could be, right, if these characters were in a different scenario. And it's just really stunning.
It is, and it's multi-generational too. Because what I was going to say was I loved it when I was a kid, and I loved interacting with it as a parent, as a person I can introduce it to young people and see their eyes glow when they get to open up these packs and see these glimmers.
Yeah. So the really nice thing about the Disney Lorcana trading card game is because there are all these different moments from all these different franchises and all these different movies, you get to figure out how do you want to collect the Disney Lorcana trading card game? What does it mean to you? For me, I love cats. I have 4 cats. So I collect all the cat cards.
Person.
I'm a cat person. I collect all the cat cards, right? And so, if a cat gets open, my team already knows, bring Elaine the cats, right? That's how I abuse my executive power. And my team find for me, common cat cards and, assemble them on my desk. I love collecting cats, right? I love Maleficent. Maleficent's a huge purple dragon. I'm repping her right here, right now.
Purple.
So I love cats. I love Maleficent. Other people, what they will love
That's
about the
purple?
game. I know someone who collects horses.
The colors are off on the camera.
All the Donald
You have a
Ducks,
weird
right?
filter.
You can collect everything from Frozen or Beauty and the Beast. There's so many different ways to make the Disney Lorcana trading card game be meaningful for you.
I love that. And so you not only love collecting cats, you love herding cats.
I do.
into this amazing team. But I want to talk a little bit about something because it hits all of the notes that you're talking about, which is collecting, right? So the collection starter set is something that we're happy to announce right now.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this new product because it is the entry point for someone to start their Disney Lorcana trading card game collection, right?
Yeah.
It comes with everything you need. So it comes with a 4-pocket portfolio. You can keep all your cards in. It's just the right size that it fits inside those cute little backpacks, right? And you can bring them to the parks and get the characters to sign them, all kinds of cool stuff like that. Yeah. It comes with 4 booster packs of Fabled, which will be the current set when this releases later this year.
Okay.
And
we'll talk a little bit about Fabled later.
That's right. And it comes with a promo card of Tinkerbell Giant Fairy. So you get to start with something super special in your collection right away as soon as you get this.
That's great. I love that. And I love that it's about the collecting, because that is the way in for so many people, including young people who may love the Disney characters but don't understand necessarily, oh, there's a game associated with this, and then all of a sudden they're playing the game.
Really people of all ages, right? Like I hear all the time about people who their love of Disney leads them to start coming in through the gorgeous art, right? It's just stunning, right? Like the level of detail and the love that shines through it. The cards are gorgeous. They start collecting the cards and they go, oh, well, you know, I've got all these cards, I might as well start playing this game, right? And then they start playing the game, and then they're hooked, right? And then they join the community and they start playing. They go to their local game store, and you know
they join our Discord. They start talking with other people who are collecting and how to get all the things. I love that.
And all of that starts from that very first moment where you get hooked in from your first card. Do you want to know what the first Disney Lorcana trading card that really hit me was?
No, which one?
It was the Pooh Honey Wizard card. So so I saw that, and I actually waited in line at the Ravensburger booth at PAX Unplugged to get that playmat, because I just loved, I didn't know I needed that in my soul until I saw that art, and I was like, oh, I needed that, right? Like that's the thing that brought me in, right? And
that's
it's just that's the power of the gorgeous art that we have, and that beautiful, you know, kind of reimagining of what these characters could be.
It's the power of honey with a U.
That is right.
Yeah. I love that. That's great. Well, and that means that, you know, with this collection starter set, being able to bring in new people, we're bringing people from all over the world into this game.
Yeah. We launched earlier this year in both China and Japan. Really amazing launches. They're fantastic communities, both for trading card games and for Disney, right? There's a park in both locations, and it's really great kind of, you know, coming together of trading card game and Disney fandom. So that launch has been going really well. And then we've just announced that we're going into Brazil and into other places in Asia this year also. So we are poised to take over the world.
I love that. With all of our amazing glimmers representing Disney all over the world. That's right. So great. I can't wait for more and more players. That's really what it is all about.
That's really
not
what
only
it's all
collectors,
about.
But players and everybody being able to join in together.
Yep. More friends.
That's
really what it is. More friends.
Because it builds community. It
really
does.
I mean,
I believe that.
That's what really matters in a trading card game, right?
It does.
Is those bonds of friendship that you form, right? That, you know, you're playing the game together, but it's not just a game. You know, it's a whole lifestyle experience, right?
It is indeed, and we're excited to show that off here with all of you watching right now. So thank you so much for being a part of this and you know, welcoming in these new people.
Yeah.
I love that. Awesome. Well, thanks, Elaine. We got some stuff to talk to you a little bit later.
I'll be back.
All right, come on back. Right now, I'd love to bring on Naomi Kim to talk about something that's very exciting. What's up, Naomi? I love it. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. I'm very excited to be here to chat with you about Fabled. We have told you about this set. We know the name of it. It's been out there, but we are excited to say that it is coming out soon.
It's coming soon, August 29th for our pre-release, and the full release is on September 5th.
That's coming very
soon.
That's right around the corner.
Yeah.
All right, so Fabled is really a big step for the Disney Lorcana trading card game. It really is the beginning of this next chapter of the game.
Yeah.
So what can you tell us about it?
Yeah, so Fable will mark the 2nd anniversary of Disney Lorcana trading card game already. Can't believe it's already been officially 2 years.
I know.
And so
wow,
taking
it
all
has
the
been 2
feedback that
years.
We've heard from the fans and the community, our teams have worked really hard to put something really special together for this set. So a lot of fun new things, and as you can see on the set art for this.
It's so good.
Do you have it?
I do.
Can you show it?
Show it right now.
Yeah.
Take a look. Oh my God. Wow. Minnie and Mickey.
Minnie and Mickey, yes. That's so quintessentially Disney. You hear Disney and you cannot help but think Mickey and Minnie. So we thought those were the perfect characters to highlight for Fables.
I love how it's a callback to the first chapter,
Yes.
the Brave Little Tailor.
Brave Little Tailor Mickey.
I know, I love that. Cool. So good. Well, not only is this going to be a big part of what we're going to be talking about, we'll get some hints about a little bit later, but we also have some friends returning from earlier sets in
That's
Fabled.
right.
Yeah?
Yep.
So I want to bring out one which I know is one of your favorites. favorites.
Stitch Rockstar. It's so good. Oh my goodness. In all his rock star glory.
He really is a rock star.
Yeah, he's a rock star.
I think he can play some power chords and
Oh.
I'd love to see that.
Does that mean they're reprinting for the...
well, let's bring Stitch on. Hey, Stitch is right here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, awesome. So yeah, this card is going to be available in Fabled.
In Fabled, yeah. Some of your familiar favorites are coming back in Fabled, and we're excited to see the fans' responses to that.
Yes.
Yeah.
We got one more, which has already been mentioned as a way in, but it is one of my faves.
Oh my goodness, we had to bring back Honey Wizard. This card makes me so happy every time I see it. It's just, it's happiness. It's poo with honey.
I know.
Honey Wizard, you can't get better than that.
Being able to cast spells made of honey.
Yes.
Yeah. Or is it just being able to cast spells with honey?
Any way you want it to be.
Of honey?
Of
I don't know.
honey.
There's so many
All
different
the
ways to make it happen. But it's how I imagine it, and there's going to be lots of role-playing games with this Honey Wizard in my mind, in my head canon from now
Love
on.
that. Love that. Yep.
Awesome. There is also an enchanted version of this card.
There
Take a
is
look at
an
that.
enchanted.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful, yes.
Oh my God.
It's so good. The shine,
So we're gonna get some
glimmer,
enchanteds
cool.
of
It's so
cards that
pretty,
we
and our card
probably
team
would have
does a
wanted.
Really great job of pulling that.
Like, I want
back
enchanted
a little bit
Mufasa
more,
so
highlighting
bad.
The art. So when and where we can, we moved some of the text and the icons a little bit, again, to showcase more of that gorgeous art
Wow.
Disney Lorcana is really known for. So we've got some beautiful foil treatments, and as soon as you get this in your hand, you're going to love adding this to your collection.
That's so great. Speaking of collections, we already kind of mentioned this a little bit, but this will be something that you'll be able to see in Fabled as well.
We had to bring back Giant Fairy, of course. Tinkerbell is iconic for Disney Lorcana. She's another favorite glimmer that a lot of players and fans have grown to love, so we wanted to make sure to bring her back for Fabled.
Yes, and a fairy that's usually about 3 or
So
4
little
inches
to
tall,
small.
being giant and being able to stomp on this ship is something that I think every parent would enjoy.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome. So in addition to these returning friends, we also have a lot of requests from you in the amazing community about other properties, other movies, other areas. And
Come on, give us Powerline.
Lorcana. Have you
Goofy
ever been
movie.
asked that
I have
question?
been asked. That's something that we love asking, and I know
Come
for
on.
Ryan, one of the things that he's always saying that people are always asking him is, when are these new properties coming? This is one that I really, really want to see, and there's one that has really stood out in that mix, and we are very excited to announce for the first time ever in Disney Lorcana trading card game, we have a
Oh, Goofy movie! It's happening! I can't believe it!
What? We're finally getting it. No freaking way.
Finally, we've got Goofy and Max. Oh, it's all just very, very good.
Wow.
This is awesome. I love these artworks.
Oh, man. We've been waiting for that.
Cards right now. We'll show a lot more of the cards in which these will be featured as we get closer to the launch of Fabled. But we just wanted to make sure that you knew a Goofy
It's
movie
here.
is in Fabled. Yes.
So I had to share. So now that it's here, Ryan would like to ask that this not be asked of him anymore. It is here. It is in Disney Lorcana. We're very happy that it's here.
It's happening.
You're
It's
welcome.
happening.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah,
It's super
yeah.
cool. And it matches up with the 30th anniversary.
30th anniversary this year. Can't believe it's already 30 years.
Did you get to see a screening?
I did not.
Wow.
I wanted to. Yeah.
All right, well,
I know
Goofy
all of our team
movie.
members were able to go. So
Who's
we're
going to make it
excited.
to the Goofy movie screening? Yay! Awesome. I can't wait. This is going to be fun.
Yes.
You're right. Oh, all right. So those are some of the fun things that are happening with Fabled, but we also had some more to
We
talk
have
about.
even more new things to talk about. So we
Yes.
have new enchantments.
Wow.
We have a new property.
That is crazy.
Two new
That was
rarities
the
that
biggest
we're
news I was
including
hoping
in
New
for.
rarities?
New rarities.
Oh, I can't
For the
wait.
fans.
And
If
it
you
better
really
be an
wanna have
enchanted.
New cards.
That's gonna be the most
new
expensive
rarities to collect, and
enchanted
we heard that
in that
feedback,
set for
and
sure.
Our team has delivered in way above and beyond expectations. So
We
we're
really have.
excited to share that.
They've
today.
delivered almost in an epic way.
An epic.
Oh my
epic
God.
And maybe even iconic, I think.
Wow, those are two words that
two big
we're going to
words.
use again in the future right now.
Yes, right now.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Epic rarity.
Yeah, so let's check out this Elsa card, which is an epic.
It's so pretty.
Take a look.
Oh my goodness. The shine, again, our team's
Okay, it's like almost like a half
themselves.
enchanted.
you'll notice that the card frame is a little bit similar to what we saw in the Enchanted cards from the first chapter. So it's what we reference to as the open air card frame. Again, showing more of that artwork. These are alternate versions of existing cards, and we are using existing art for now, and more to come with that. But really beautiful rainbow foil treatment. You have hollow foil on the card names as well as the icons, and just a lot of really fun details. And then these will be more rare than legendary, but it'll be more common than enchanted. So it's a nice little kind of in-betweener between legendary and enchanted. So we're excited for people to be excited about that.
Gotta be fun.
So when they open up the pack, it'll be in that slot, right?
Yes, yep, it'll be in that slot. And what's really great too is, as it is one step up from legendary, that same kind of gloss treatment that we did for legendary characters. It gets a little nice shimmer on those characters. We've done that, but we've amped it up a little bit more thanks to our card art director, Shane Smith, and his team.
Shane Smith!
Shout out! They've done a phenomenal job, and it looks absolutely beautiful. You have to see this in real life. It is really, really pretty.
I love the video that can show all of the glimmering. It looks real good.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's epic.
Those are epics.
Right, and there are some of them in this set?
There are 18 of them in this set.
18?
Oh, damn.
Wow, okay,
Yeah.
that's great. So
Yeah.
a lot of
That's a lot.
chase there
Yes.
for
Wow.
people who
One
want to
wants to
get
chase,
these.
yep.
That's great. We're
We
showing
finally
you-
are getting power line.
as we get
That's going to
closer.
be great.
All right, awesome. Well, you mentioned another word.
Another word.
Iconic, even.
Iconic.
Yeah, so what can we talk about this rarity?
Yeah, so as our teams were
Here we go.
brainstorming and ideating around what these cards could be, really one main word kept coming back. And as we were workshopping, what do we call this? And it just became the name. It became iconic. And we are so happy and excited to show this for the first time here on this beautiful display.
What? This iconic
They're
card!
so iconic.
Wow.
It's
That
amazing.
does look really good. Those are going to be worth so much money.
We do have. Ooh,
In reality.
She's holding the effect is not revealed.
I was very conscious of my arm and not to move it around. And people are watching me to make sure they get this back. So I will return it, I promise, to our production team.
Wow.
But it is absolutely beautiful. It is
Oh,
alternate
man.
versions of existing cards as well. And again, Shane Smith and his team did really, really great.
What is the
to
effect?
back the frames even further. So again, showcasing more of this beautiful art. So it is existing versions of the card, but the art is full on new alternate art. So this one, and then we did give a teaser to the other iconic card for this set in our set art. So we do have Mickey and Minnie, as we talked about earlier.
Oh, no
so
way.
we're very excited for those to be the first two iconic cards of the set. And then what you'll see here in this beautiful animation by Josh McDowell.
Hey, Josh
another
McDowell!
shout out! Woo!
It's a 3-cost
Shane and
2/2.
his team, one of his designers,
It's a Floodborn.
They created a
It's a
custom
shift.
Lore Star foil paper.
Oh.
So this is uniquely, iconically Lorcana. You
It's a
cannot find this
shift.
foil anywhere else in the world except for Disney Lorcana.
What does it
And
do?
You can see this here.
Can
Do
I
you
hold
wanna-
it?
You want
Can
to
I
take a
touch
look?
it?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, that's great.
Okay, so
All right, so moving on.
we can't have nice
Oh,
things.
this is awesome. I love it.
It's so pretty.
It
yeah.
really, you can't, I mean,
Yeah.
holding it in person and seeing the shimmering effect, it really is amazing.
Yes,
so
yeah.
you'll be able to hold it one day, hopefully, in your life.
And you'll see here the red foil that's on here. This
Yeah.
is a special effect called a 3D hot stamp. So this is something that adds texture and extra fine details. And again, we continue to level.
It must cost a lot just
and
to
we're
make
very
that one
excited, again,
card.
for people
That's
to
great.
get these in their hands and to add it to their collection.
And we keep, just so everyone knows, we're not making the mechanics be a big part of this
No.
right now. We'll be showing those off later at a later time. So if you're
The
wondering,
mechanics.
there's all of this
There's a
hands
thumb
in
that's
front of things.
covering
Yeah.
it, yeah.
We are trying to make sure that we keep a surprise for everyone as they might discover this iconic card. And there's only 2 of them in this set.
There's only 2 of them in the set.
And I can't wait to see them when people get the videos of them opening and seeing that pack. It's going to be so
yeah, those
delightful.
reactions are everything. We'll,
It really
we'll,
is,
we'll
yeah.
be waiting as well.
Make sure you
wanna
share
find
if you
these.
happen to pop open an iconic. I want to see it, and share it on the Discord channel. So join the Discord and make sure discard. You can discard on the Discord, but join the Discord and show us all the amazing stuff. Thank you so much. All right, for laughing at that. Thank you for laughing. We do have one more big surprise to talk about for Fabled.
We do.
Which has already been mentioned.
A little bit.
Herding Cats. Elaine Chase loves Maleficent, and we get to have it in this set.
We do. We get to see it as this beautiful set champ card.
Set champ. Ooh, that'll be nice.
Enchanted version, even?
It is. So so Maleficent was one of the first glimmers that we announced back in 2022. Can't believe it's already been so long. It's so crazy.
3 years ago.
And we thought it was a great way to
Okay.
bring her back. So this is the set champ card. There's a participation version of this as well on the screen. It's very beautiful. Yeah, we're excited for old fans and new fans to go to the local game stores and win these.
I want that card.
That's fantastic. All right, so that's all in Fabled.
All in
right.
Fabled.
We do have one more very important thing to talk about with Fabled.
Big announcement.
Ryan Miller, who we've talked about, is one of the co-creators of the game, brand manager. He is on vacation, but he decided to call in with an amazing video to talk about something that is extremely important for those of you who are playing in the core constructed format.
Here we go.
Called set rotation. Ryan Miller, take it away.
Hello everyone, I am Ryan Miller, co-creator and brand manager of Disney Lorcana, and as Greg mentioned, I'm here today to talk to you about set rotation. Now, rotation is something that happens in just about every trading card game, and we do it for a few reasons. First of all, as Disney Lorcana sets are launched, the pool of available cards to build your deck with gets bigger and bigger, and we want to make sure that it doesn't get too big. We also want to take care of our new Illumineers who have just gotten into the game and may not have access to some of those older cards. Finally, it's a good way to keep the tournament environment fresh and different, as players must use different strategies for their decks. Now, I want to be clear. This change is just for core constructed. That is the format we use for our tournaments, such as Disney Lorcana Challenge, Set Champs, and other tournament-style environments. So here's what you need to know. When Set 9 Fabled launches this August, we will rotate out sets 1 through 4. That means that cards from the first chapter, Rise of the Floodborn, Into the Inklands, and Ursula's Return will no longer be allowed in your core constructed deck. For now, the plan is to do rotations annually. That means, for example, when Set 13 launches, and let me tell you what, Set 13, we finally get all these great cards.
Wow.
Anyway, when Set 13 finally launches, we'll rotate out sets 5 through 8. That would be Shimmering Skies through Reign of Jafar. This doesn't mean that all your favorite early set cards are leaving. As we mentioned before, Fabled will contain many of these cards, so you will be allowed to use them in core constructed. If you have a card from a set that's being rotated out but is in Fabled, you will be able to play that card. This has the added benefit of making sure that the card pool doesn't shrink too much in those first couple sets after rotation. All the cards you've seen so far in this video are from Fabled, but be sure to keep following us as we release more card previews closer to Fabled's launch. And just to be super clear, I want you to remember this only applies to core constructed play. If you're playing with your friends and family, or you're playing some other format, your cards are your own, and you can do whatever you like. At this point, I can hear some of you saying, but Ryan, we want to compete with all of our cards. And first I got to say, I can't hear you. This is a video. I don't hear you, but I bet you're saying that. And all I got to say to that is, we've got you covered, because when Fable launches, we're also going to launch Infinity Constructed. With Infinity Constructed, cards never rotate out, so you'll be able to use all the cards in your collection. We'll also be supporting Infinity Constructed at Disney Lorcana Challenge, and for you store owners and tournament organizers out there, you'll be able to schedule Infinity Constructed events as well, because nobody knows your community better than you do. And finally, as we look forward to Season 2 of Challenges, we're going to work with our organizers to make sure there's lots of Infinity Constructed side events so that there's a place for everyone to play with all their cards. Well, that's about it for me, but I do want to say that I am so incredibly proud of how much this game has grown, both from our team, we have this wonderful, amazing team, but most especially how our community has grown. And that's all up to you guys. I am so proud to be part of anything that brings so many people together, that gives so much happiness and smiles in the world. And I've just got goosebumps even talking about it. So thanks again for watching, thanks again for playing, and I'm really excited for this next chapter as well. We're gonna bring more Lumineers to your tables, more Lumineers to your stores, and I can't wait to meet you all. So thank you so much, and back to you, Greg.
Oh, thank you so much, Ryan, for calling in and doing that from over there a week ago. You're the best. You're the best. Thank you so much. Thanks, Ryan. And, well, he mentioned something, a little thing called Infinity Constructed, and I'd love to bring on someone to talk a little bit more about that new format, Stephen Cooper.
Let's see how it's supported, because that's what's really going to come down to.
So we mentioned how I was the new guy, but now you're the even newer guy.
That's right. I have you beat by a couple weeks.
That's
but,
right, yeah.
Yep.
You're in here about a month.
Just about a month, yeah. Got hired in March and flew out here for the reveal of all this and talking about competitive and organized play for Disney Lorcana.
Well, thank you for bringing the nice weather from
been beautiful.
North Carolina, right?
Yeah, Atlanta.
Atlanta. Close enough.
Close enough.
At least from
area.
ATL.
I was going to say the
Southeast,
South, and I
yeah.
probably should have just done
Yeah.
that. Thank you for bringing the nice weather with you from the South.
Absolutely. A little bit of heat. Yeah.
Excellent. So, yeah, you are joining in and talking all about the competitive play.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm a new senior tournament operations manager, and with that, we might as well talk about the new format, right?
Yeah.
Which is Infinity Constructed.
Come on, fully support
with
it.
the announcement of rotation, there's going to be a lot of cards that aren't available to play in Core Constructed anymore. But we know that fans want to play with those cards, right? So we're going to be introducing Infinity Constructed, and this will be a new format that makes sure that sets will never rotate out. And all your cards from any set will always be available to play in this organized play format. We'll be introducing it at Challenges later this year, and we're just really excited to get people playing in a new format.
That's great, because everybody is so excited about collecting these cards. You want to be able to play them in a format that makes sense, and so Infinity is right there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like we said, it's a whole brand new way to play the game, but we're excited that no matter when you join Disney Lorcana as a new player or you've been around since the beginning, you're always going to have a way to play.
Awesome. And there will be like events that will be featuring that?
Yeah, at Challenges, which spoil, we'll talk about those in a little bit, but at Challenge events later this year, we'll be introducing it when rotation comes out and, just keep building upon it for years to come.
That's great. I love that. And, everybody can play their own cards however they want, whenever they want, but, here it is to be able to have it in a competitive format too. That's,
That's great.
All the amazing things, right?
Yep.
And so we have some news about some upcoming events that are coming in next few months here. Do you want to talk a little bit about the World Championship?
That one event?
That one, I know.
That
I
one.
said events.
Yeah,
but
events.
I really meant events.
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
singular.
Yeah, the one everyone's been waiting for. So, we're super excited that our World Championship will be held this year, June 28th and 29th at Walt Disney World Resort. It'll feature the top 28 players from around the world that have earned invites and spots from our previous challenges and championships last year. Now, we do know that fans were really hoping to join us for this event, and we would have loved that as well. But for this first World Championship, we really wanted to focus in on that player experience and making sure that they had a VIP treatment that they deserve from kind of competing in all these events year-round.
Okay.
Honestly, the expectations from Season 1 from all the fans coming out to the challenges really blew us away. And we need to kind of recalibrate those expectations. And we're still a growing team, right? We need to build up and make sure that we're kind of laying the foundation for events in years to come.
That's a really great point because you just got here, right? And so there's a lot of work to do for the future.
Yep.
And that the amount of people who have been participating in all these events was astounding.
It's crazy. Like, I was looking from the outside in, and I couldn't believe the amount of people that were coming to these events. I can only imagine what it was like for everyone that was actually working on them during that time. So, we have to build up, and we're doing that rapidly. But I imagine in the next couple months here, we'll be ready to see all your smiling faces again and have fans at our events.
I love that. Right. Yeah. Well, the community at home, though, you will be able to watch and pay attention to all the amazing stuff that is happening at the World Championship on June 28th and 29th at the Walt Disney World Resort.
That's right. Yeah. For a World Championship level event, we need a world-class broadcast, right? So we're assembling an amazing team that we'll have on screen in a moment, and we're also making sure that the non-foil promo card, A Whole New World, is available to fans that are watching the broadcast. We'll have more details on exactly how to earn that card, but I think we...
Do you want me to show it? I was like, you saw me reaching for it. I was like,
yeah.
You mean this card right here? Looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I know. That's going to be amazing. I can't wait to get this card. So we'll have information about how to get this soon?
Yeah, there'll be a way to earn it. We'll put out all the details soon. Just make sure to be watching the broadcast.
The broadcast is where it's all about. So, tell us a little bit about what's going to be happening watching the World Championship on Twitch.
Yeah, so we have an amazing broadcast team with us. Rebecca Quest will be returning, which I feel like this wouldn't be a Disney Lorcana event without her. We have JDZ Quest, Brandon and Liam will be returning as well from the Illumineers and Let's Talk Lorcana. And then the Lorcana villain himself will also be coming out to this event. So those 5 people alone, we think that's a world-class team, and we're really excited to see them kind of cap this year and this season off.
That's fantastic, though. I can't wait to watch along with everybody else, and we'll be following each of the plays that people are making.
yeah, we're very excited for it, and I think it's going to be a great show. We have a lot of details being announced on that broadcast, such as when the next challenge season will begin and kind of what the schedule for that will be. So, now that rotation is out, we're actually going to be aligning the challenge season with the rotation season. So there'll be a little bit more clarity around when that schedule is for players, and we're excited to kind of announce those details.
I know you and the rest of the team who have been working hard on all these competitive events for the past and now for the future are really excited about announcing the next chapter of competitive events at Worlds. So
Great way to put it,
Stay
Greg.
tuned and watch that. Yeah.
Awesome.
Great. Awesome. Well, that is really, really exciting. I can't wait to learn more when we watch at Worlds. Thanks a lot, Coop, for being here and joining this amazing team and flying up and being, bringing the nice weather with you.
Thanks, Greg. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Well, thanks, Coop. I want to bring back on Elaine. It's like you were just here.
It feels like it's been a lifetime, Greg, really. It's been so long since I last saw you.
Did you win the Pack Rush game that you were playing over there?
I did.
Nice. Excellent. All right, well done. One cool thing that you've been talking about is that there's been a wonderful amount of play happening with Arcasia's Island,
That's right.
including all of the pets, all of the amazing
There are cats.
cats. I know, that's what I was trying to lead you into, talking about cats again.
There are many cats.
There are many
so
cats.
So much fun.
Yeah.
And there's so much innovative deck building that's going on right now.
With the dual inks.
Yeah, the dual inks, and there's all kinds of new deck types that are happening. But a part of the reason why we've been able to really open up the environment like this is because we just had a glow up moment. We just banned a couple of cards for the first time.
That's
right?
true. Just a few weeks ago.
Yeah, y'all
Just a
did.
few weeks ago.
I was thinking about when we were talking about this that this is really kind of feels like another next chapter moment where we're becoming a real boy.
We're coming to our own, right?
Yeah.
Between rotation and card bannings, like these are things that a mature TCG does to help curate the play environment, to make sure it's fun, to make sure it's open, to make sure it spurs innovation, right? And really just makes it the best experience for our players, right? I like to say that if the game design team doesn't have any bans at all, they're not pushing hard enough, right? Like you got to push the edges a little bit. And if you play it too safe, right? There's no bans at all. So the best play environments to me are ones where you have to ban a few cards every once in a while. Like we want to make sure, we don't want to get to a world where we're banning tons of cards all the time. But just a couple of them here and there, just to curate that play environment, to make sure it's the best it possibly can be. Like that's when you hit the sweet spot.
And to make it more fun for everybody, right?
Yeah.
To have more
Exactly.
variety,
That was a perfect
have more
hit, that last
innovation,
list.
have new deck strategies, be viable, and feel like they can compete at the highest level.
That's
so
exactly
what it
right.
is. It's another moment where we're listening to the community and making sure that they know that we are paying attention to everything that they're doing, from their game stores to their family games.
That's
at
exactly
home.
right. And it's important to note, we talked about Infinity Constructed earlier.
Yeah.
Infinity Constructed will have its own separate banned list, right?
Ooh,
and so there'll be
that's
lots
exciting.
of ways for people to play all the kinds of decks that they want to and have lots of opportunity for cool new deck building innovation across all these different formats.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, and we'll do a really good job of making sure we're communicating all those different ways to play, all those different formats. Again, I mentioned the Discord, but sign up, join that, and join the community and the conversation around all the fun stuff that's playing, and we'll make sure that it is as fun and engaging for you as we can.
Yeah, that's right.
That's awesome.
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks, Elaine.
Thank you, Greg.
I can't wait to now talk about, you mentioned the Reign of Jafar pre-release. It's coming very soon.
It is.
I'm going to bring back on Naomi to
Sounds
talk
good.
all about Reign of Jafar.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Elaine. Jafar! Awesome. Well, yes, it is time for
the Reign of
set
Jafar.
8. This guy.
Look at this
guy.
art.
Check him out.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's his crown, his realm.
His crown, his realm. Nice brand touch. It's very good.
I'm stealing your thunder, though. Talk a little bit about what is exciting about this amazing set.
Yeah, so in Arcasia's Island, we met Arcasia. We learned about dual ink casting. We met some cute and adorable animal critter glimmers. And in that, behind the scenes, Jafar has been putting together his schemes.
The whole time?
The whole entire time. You
what a
didn't see it
jerk.
coming. The sharp eagle-eyed fans, they did see it coming. But he has now
Good job.
he has now officially reforged the Hexwell crown, which fans will recognize as something that Ursula used in the Illuminator's Quest Deep Trouble, as well as Ursula's Return.
Yeah.
That gave her phenomenal power. And now that Jafar has now reforged this, he has this power and he has taken over Arcasia's beautiful island. The green, the lushness, the cute animal critters. Nothing bad has happened. No animals were harmed in the making of that set. But now Jafar has taken over, and instead of the lush, beautiful green, we're seeing sandy dunes and desert. It's a huge contrast. And he has made his palace as opulent. You know, it's Jafar. He's going all out with the gold, all these cool details. He's got sand snakes. Like, he's sitting pretty. Like,
Sand snakes.
Sand snakes, yeah. A lot of fun details. He's
Never
created
did.
illusions, and he's doing all of this. He's setting up obstacles now as well to protect his crown. He's gonna keep a close eye on that.
And you mentioned the red. I mean, you can really see that in all the packaging, all of the card booster packs.
Yes.
They look amazing, right?
They look good, and that's a
Yeah.
huge shout out to our packaging team led by Sophia Shimamura, who we called out before. Shout out, Sophia! But they've taken elements of the narrative, so the illusions with the sand, and then of course you can't have a Jafar set without some scarabs as well, so little hints of that in the packaging, and everything turned out so beautiful. This is the first time, like you said, we're using red, and I see
I know, right?
You're
You should
ahead
be
of this. I love this. You're
preloading.
ready to go.
Yeah, right.
But this is the first time we have red as kind of that focal, not kind of, it is that red focal color.
I love the red and gold. It
The
pops
red
so
and
much.
gold, it's beautiful.
So this is, because it's the culmination of a second arc here, we
Yes.
have another Lumineers quest.
We have another Lumineers quest.
Palace Heist.
Palace Heist. Yeah, we're very excited about this. We've taken a lot of feedback from you, the fans, and the community based off of the Lumineers quest Deep Trouble that came out with Ursula's Return. We have heard your requests, we have heard your feedback, and as you see here, we have a box where you can put all your components, all your game pieces back in, and you can store it. You can put it on your shelf. You can take it out whenever you want to play with family and friends. This was, one of, I love you keep bringing out the components.
I know, because
It
they
just
look
keeps
so
giving.
good.
There's more and more.
I love them.
And
right.
you see the beautiful card back design for Jafar's scenario deck that we have in here. Just a lot of really great features. And the biggest feature here,
It's
real
cardboard, people.
game board.
We got it for real.
Not a paper playmat.
It's not that, right? Look, and the artwork
the
is
art
nice
on
on
the
the
back,
back.
right?
Can I say Ravensburger has some of the best boxes in the business?
Oh, yeah.
They are just amazing.
Details everywhere.
Details. It's so good.
The
I
attention
know, right?
to detail.
I love it. So you can play this cooperatively.
Cool. This is our cooperative game for Lumineers Quest, and as opposed to the Lumineers Quest that came out with Ursula's Return Deep Trouble, instead of fighting a big bad, you're not fighting Ursula directly, or you're not fighting Jafar directly in this case, you're pulling off a heist. So he has his crown, we need to take that crown from him. So you're working together with your family and friends. You could do it yourself if you wanted. Good, best of luck. And you're stealing the crown back and forth from each other. And it's just a really fun new way to play. It's something new that we're doing with the cooperative games, and Lumineers Quest are really great in that it helps to bring people together. You play together, and it's just something that we hope to reiterate on future Lumineers Quests as well.
I love that. I love that. I can't wait to get in. Again, the components just look so
They're
amazing,
beautiful.
right?
We've got
get
tough
these
boxes for the
two
player
decks,
decks. Yeah.
right? We've got some real cardboard chits and such good stuff. The scenario deck in here is fantastic. I can't wait to play that. You want to play it later?
Good. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay,
I
I
love
think
this.
we'll get into it.
And then we'll watch you actually store all the components
In
away,
one
because
box?
now you
Wait,
can.
what? No,
Yeah.
we can?
You can.
No.
Look, the board
no.
fits in. Look at this.
Oh my God, Sham, what? Wow, I want to put this on my shelf.
Yeah.
It looks amazing.
Ready
just like
to
this.
display.
Great. Oh, you want to play?
Display and
Oh, I'll just
play.
take it off the shelf and then we can play.
yeah,
It's great.
exactly.
All right,
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's so great. Good stuff all around. But of course, there are also amazing cards that we want to preview for you here.
reveal, yeah.
All right, we're going to start off with the man himself.
The man himself.
Check it out.
You cannot.
Jafar.
Yeah.
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 That should be like a boo. Jafar is so mean.
The villain we love to hate. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. Yeah, like we love this card art so much. So it looks familiar, right? This is the set art. And it's just something that's absolutely spectacular. Christian Romero did an amazing job with the art. Yeah, this is something very beautiful that we want to add not only to play, but to collect.
It's so, and then there's snakes, a lot of
snake- the
snakes.
sand snakes.
Oh, can't believe it. But he has some illusions at his
Yeah.
beck and call.
He does. So he creates these illusions to help protect him and his crown. So here we have an illusion of the magic carpet. Very beautiful. You see the sand swirls. It's very fancy.
So it's not actually the magic carpet, it's an
not actually-
illusion
it's
of
an
the
illusion of the
All
magic
right.
carpet. Yeah.
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 I understand now. Oof. But that's fun that he gets to control these.
Yes, yeah. This is his way of kind of taking what he knows and what he's good at, and he's making sure he's using all his tools and powers to try to defeat the Illumineers and Glimmers that are trying to take that crown from him.
And sometimes it works better to have illusionary servants rather than the real thing.
Oh, yeah.
As you can tell from this Palace Guard.
The Palace Guard, yes, that's definitely something that's needed. You see, there's a cool little image in the background there.
Yeah.
We'll let the fans kind of parse out those details, but a lot of fun imagery, a lot of fun creatures, a lot of fun illusions that are created for this set that we're excited for the fans to take a peek at.
And I love the flavor text here. All of the power of the normal guards with none of the insolence.
Yeah, Jafar doesn't like insolence.
He really is.
It's on character for Jafar.
He's against insolence.
Yes.
It's not one of his strong suits. All right. Well, we got some of the villains and the hench illusions out there, but we also have some heroines.
We have heroines. We have
Yes.
Vanellope. She's driving through all these crazy obstacles that Jafar has put in. And there's laser snakes. That's my favorite part of this card. There's laser snakes.
Laser snakes!
Laser snakes.
Oh, man. I mean, lasers and snakes are bad, but you put them together.
It's pretty special.
Not good. But they might be able to toast some of the marshmallow. So it
On her
might make-
go-kart as she's driving back.
Yeah, it might make it a little bit more tasty. I don't know. We'll see. That's awesome. I can't wait to see her played. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, good stuff. All right. Well, and then of course we have because it's of the same property, perhaps.
Yes,
A little
we have
Jasmine.
Jasmine here and her
Shift
beautiful
two.
cape. I want that. I really want to make that somehow.
Oh,
and
that
there's
is
a
a
hand that's reaching out. We don't know who that is, but that's
Okay.
yeah.
It's
let us
not
know
bad
who
effect,
that is.
actually.
Okay, well, we'll see. I don't know.
It's a really good
We'll be able to figure
effect
that
for
out.
Blue
But,
Steel.
we also have one more heroine I want to show
One
off.
more. Look how
Heroine.
beautiful.
Rapunzel.
Get it? Heroine.
Legendary
Hair. All right. It took
Piece
you
it
all
up
too
there.
long. No, you got it immediately. We're like, that was not funny. That's why we're not laughing.
But this is our legendary Rapunzel, the high climber. She's got a lot of hair, and of course we know she uses that to swing and do a lot of fun things, and here she's climbing, she's using that hair. I'm trying to grow my hair out that long. We'll see how
You'll
that
get
works
there.
out.
You'll get there
One
one
day.
day. Yeah,
I
right.
am hopeful.
Yeah.
But this turned out so beautiful, and yeah, this is just, it speaks more and more to all the details that our creative team and our card art development team has really been putting together and working together with the Disney team on. So we're very excited about how beautiful this turned out.
We'll check back in next time we do one of these to see how long your
Okay.
hair has grown.
Yeah,
since
we'll
then.
measure that out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right,
I like
right.
it.
We'll make sure it's an ongoing thing. But of course, those are one version of those cards, but we also have enchanted versions.
Enchanted, look how beautiful. We have our Jasmine Steady Strategist Enchanted card.
Oh, wow.
Ooh. Yes, this art is absolutely beautiful. It's one of my favorite pieces.
It's one of my favorite, too.
Yeah, one of the favorite Enchanted art pieces. Mike Valancourt and his team did a really great job of taking those elements, again, from the set. So we have some sand inspiration, the hourglass inspiration that we know is really pivotal and key for Jafar's story, and taking all those elements and making something truly magical and beautiful for the set.
Yes, and there's
Yeah.
scarabs. Look, you can see
There's-
scarabs.
I know, the scarabs are flying. You got the gold details. It's very nice.
I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, looking for that card for sure.
Yes.
But we got these properties, which have been in Disney Lorcana TCG before, but we
Yes.
also have some new properties.
We've got a new property. Little did you know that we had cute, adorable woodland creatures in the background.
Woodland creatures.
Woodland creatures.
It's from Bambi.
It's from Bambi.
Oh, that makes sense.
They're so
Look
cute.
how cute they are.
We love the audience. We love you
Yes,
guys.
thank you so much. You
Yeah.
guys knew what we were going to be showing,
Yeah.
so
It's like they knew.
it's like they do. It's like they worked on these cards.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh, that's
but
awesome.
we feel like this is a really great bridge between Arcasia's Island, where we first introduce these cute, cuddly critters, and then you see in the card art that you see more of those sand. Again, Jafar's kind of influences coming through, and you see Thumper putting up his best fighting pose. He's
Thumper's
ready
not
to
gonna
take
take
on
it.
Jafar. No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
He won't take that.
He won't take any of that. Yeah.
So we're excited for players to love seeing Bambi for the first time, and then adding those cards to their decks.
Sweet. All right. Well, I'm going to add that to my cat and skunk deck that I'm working on.
Love this.
Awesome.
Best
All right.
theme ever.
Yeah. And then we also have some really loyal characters showing up as some promotional cards. So yeah,
Yes.
what can you tell us about Pluto here?
Yeah.
Tried and true.
Tried and true. So during all of Jafar's shenanigans, we still have Pluto here at our side, always loyal, always tried and true. You'll see here on this promo card that there's some red highlights highlights and details, and
Red
even
highlights.
do you guys see that there's like a snake outline here? It's really, really cool. That's something that's made special for these promo cards that you can get at select Ravensburger sponsored events and promotions.
Oh, that's so cool. All right, well, people are going to
really cool.
want to get their hands on this.
Absolutely.
But I know you're very excited about this next one.
I'm so excited.
Right? Are we going to...
Pull the lever. I love Emperor's New Groove. So when we saw that this was the pre-release event promo, so when you go to participate in a pre-release event for Reign of Jafar, this is the amazing promo card that you will receive. It's so good. Look at you can't help but hear that in her voice. So
I know.
Yeah.
And my house rule is that whenever you play this card, you have to say it just like you did.
Yeah. I love this.
Yeah, right.
I love it.
And
It's
if
very
you
good.
don't, you can't play it. You just can't. Yeah, that's the rule.
That's a little.
All right.
I like that.
I also love that it's dual ink. We're
It
bringing
is
lots of dual inks
yeah,
here.
we introduced dual ink casting in the last set, and we're blowing it out even more in set 8.
Love it. Love it. All right,
Love
we
it.
got another fun promo, which plays on a classic character.
Look how pretty she is.
Red yellow, let's see.
She is kicking some butt in this
Each
one.
one
She is.
damage
Especially
on
those
her.
Cute little critters, they're everywhere. The cute little critters are everywhere.
She
You
can
might
hold a lot of
they're
damage.
everywhere.
They are cute. Look at them.
And then you see that she's protecting them from Jafar's sand influence again. So again, a lot of great thematic teams, thematic ties that our teams are putting together in all the card art. You see where I was trying to go with that.
I do. I like thematic teams too.
Thematic
Like,
teams.
we make a lot of thematic
we
teams.
do
around
have a
here.
theme team. So shout out to James Watson and team over there. We
Theme
love you guys. Woo,
team!
theme team. But this is our buy a box promo. So you buy a booster display box and you receive this promo.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I have a baby bunny in my backyard right now, and I would defend it just like Minnie.
I love this. I love it.
Love that. Awesome. All right, we have another
Look
pet
how
here.
pretty. Yeah, so again, continuing the cute and the cuddly. We had to bring in Lady. She's so pretty.
Oh, that's a
And, yeah,
great
again,
card.
more on the
Oh my
Jafar
God.
details that you get on this promo card. This is going to be a weekly play promo, one of 3, which I know you've got the 2 other
got
ones
2
over
more
there,
to
so we're
show.
going to go through all of them. But these are ones that you can get in your weekly store play, and we're excited to see people play for these and add these to their deck.
I love that. I love that. She is a decisive dog.
She is a decisive dog.
Everyone
that's
knows
right.
that.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep, that's
exactly.
right.
All right, yeah, and we do have another one.
We had to do Aladdin. Look how cool his outfit is. This is so cool.
He is very cool,
It's
right?
very cool.
Trying to defy Jafar.
Exactly. He's not going down without a fight. And then you can see in the background. Can you see on that side of the card?
I can.
Can you?
No.
There's some silhouettes.
1-9,
of other
that's a
characters.
lot of
So
health.
those kind of Easter eggs and nuggets as the teams are working together. Our narrative team, our game design team, our creative teams, they really work together hand in hand. And how do we put these Easter eggs of the narrative, of the story, really make that sing together in the card art. So a lot of fun Easter eggs for fans to find.
A 1/9 card with bodyguard.
That's
going to be
intense.
important.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah.
All right, can't wait to see the decks and how that's used. All right, we got one more really
Last
fun
one.
puppy.
Oh, I know we all love dogs, so this one we were like, we have to showcase here. And again, speaking to the details that we get, you see Jafar's palace in the far corner.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a lot of sand for the dog to play with, so obviously they love digging. So we're just like, this is so perfect. This is quintessentially a dog, and this is Patch.
I want to recruit Patch for our palace heist.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Right
I like
into the thing, and then I wish our dog was here so that they can
I
interact
know.
with.
She was here a second ago.
Oh, darn it. All
I
right,
don't
well,
know.
we'll get them to play later.
Okay.
Patch and the dog. Awesome. All right. Well, that's some amazing stuff happening for Reign of Jafar. We've got even more exciting news and more cards to preview all around the community, especially on our Discord and on our Twitch channel. So please sign up for the Discord. Watch on Twitch. We'll be previewing a whole bunch of Reign of Jafar cards as we get closer to the release.
It's soon, end
I
of the
know,
month.
Right.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, we've talked about sets 8. We've talked about set 9. We haven't said anything about set 10.
10?
Yeah.
Not
all right.
good.
Well,
Yeah.
I think maybe we
Should
should.
we? Should
yeah.
we?
All right. Let's.
I mean,
think we
you're the
should show
director of
this-
communications,
All right,
so-
well, for now. For now. Yeah. We'll have our set art for the next set coming in set 10. This is going to be Q4 2025. Whispers.
In the well. It's not too scary, we promise. But we are meeting some new types of whispers. Whispers are a new ethereal type of glimmer that we have discovered somewhere in the Great Illuminary. So in this set, there's a mystery that surrounds where these whispers came from. Why are they here? How did they get here? And that's a adventure that we're excited to embark on with all of you in Q4 2025. And for this set, we are happy and excited to announce that there are 2 properties that we're sharing right now. One is one that we shared at D23 last year. The Black Cauldron feels like it'd be
Black
a really
Cauldron
good
is in
property to include
that's
here.
awesome.
Black Cauldron,
I know,
right?
right?
Yeah.
I love fantasy.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
perfect, right?
It's going to be really
So that's
fun.
why Mickey's like doing his investigating
investigating,
here. He's trying to light his
yeah.
path, light your path.
Light your,
My path or
your
your path? Oh,
our
my-
path.
Light your path.
We light paths together.
We got to workshop that.
We're going to workshop. And then another one that we're really excited to announce is gargoyles. That's one that so many people asked about.
That's a
Gargoyles,
good one.
right? Gargoyles.
That's cool.
It's very cool.
Wow.
More
All right.
information to come in the future, but yeah, Gargoyles and Black Cauldron.
All right, this is coming
very, very
Q4
fun.
2025.
Yeah.
Look for it. It's going to be fun.
It's so good.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So many thematic elements in here.
Thematics.
Yeah,
We
check
love
it out. Check it out. Awesome. All right. Well, that's a lot of new properties. We've
lot of
talked
new
a lot
stuff,
about new
yeah.
properties. I'm checking online all of the, social media. People are always asking. There's this one account that's always asking about a specific character. Is it in Disney Lorcana yet? Is it in Disney Lorcana yet? And we just want to say, please stop asking over and over again. Is it going to be in? But maybe in 2026 we might be able to.
Let's get dangerous.
Dangerous.
Oh,
Dramatic cast.
Ronald is gonna be happy.
That's right. 2026. Maybe we'll see some Darkwing Duck. We'll see. This is going to be fantastic. This is amazing. So
He's
much
gonna be
amazing
happy.
stuff in Disney Lorcana TCG. Thank you so much for going on
That's
this
his
journey with us
favorite.
in the next chapter. Thank you, Naomi.
Yeah,
Give
thank
it up.
you,
Shout out to
Greg.
Naomi.
Thank you to the team. Shout
You
out
talk-
to Greg as well, you
Oh,
guys.
no. Thank you. Thank
That's
you.
wild.
Appreciate you. The fun doesn't stop here. We are going to be talking more about everything that we just learned on our Twitch. I'm going to take a little break and get to there. Please join our Discord, join the community. Let us know what you think about all the amazing things that you learned about because it's super fun. There's
That's
so
so
many
much
more fun
fun.
things happening.
Yeah.
We are getting dangerous. We're whispering. It's super fun. We love it.
There's whispers, there's wells, there's a lot of fun things.
Yeah, right. Thank you all for watching and being a big part of it.
Wow. So there's a lot in that stream to go over. What I will do is I'll make a separate video. We'll go over all the details, some of the card reveals, everything. Just stay tuned on the channel, and we will have that video coming soon. So this is Chef signing out. Have a great day.